Welcome to the BnB, and today we'll provide you an amazing investing opportunity in the trading card. And to be precise, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. We will be giving you an opportunity based on many factors: historical data, current environment around the trading game we have chosen for you, future demand and expectation for the trading card game in question. Trading card market prices are entirely revolved around offer and demand principles. My goal is to provide you an analysis from a business standpoint, but in and I will use terms from the trading card game a bit just so because it is necessary for you guys to understand from those terms. So first of all, we will be talking about the solemn. So I'm gonna be bullish on Solemn Judgment, and he will provide all the bearish factors on that trading card game. So from the thumbnail, you can probably see that we are talking about Solemn Judgment, and which rarity precisely we're going to be talking about the ultimate rare. So Solemn Judgment was released in 2002 in Metal Raider in one of the first TCG sets, and that is very important because this factor involves emotional connection to the card for a long time. There's a lot of nostalgia from this card. A lot of people have won many tournaments having this card, and that increases its value in the demand sector, and that is really good if you're looking for investment. The older the card, the better. So from an example I can give you is Charizard. This card is an iconic card and it keeps going up, and Solemn Judgment is in the same spectrum but in a Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, and Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game has been really popular lately, and it's a trading card game that's growing. It's not dying. More and more people are getting involved in the trading card game, and more people are the more people that are coming in, and they will need such cards, so the demand for these cards are going to go up. And especially Solemn Judgment, it's a really strong card. And what if it gets meta play? Meta play means that people are going to start playing these cards in current format because Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have set rotation, so a lot of people just have the same cards for a long time, and some older cards come into meta and have price spikes of thousands of percents. So like, because those cards are like 50 cents and then they go up to 20 bucks in matter of days because this card becomes relevant in the meta, and Solemn Judgment has that potential. It can become relevant in the meta. And it was recently on the ban list and it's peeled off the ban list, and I don't think it's gonna ever go back on the ban list because it's not as powerful. The game has sped up too fast and traps are a bit slower. Solemn Judgment is a trap, so it's gonna be really hard to put it back on the ban list. And ban lists are cards that are forbidden, limited, or semi-limited due to them being too overpowered in current play. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Rare price history. It's a very important aspect that you need to understand. Why only the Ultimate Rare, not the Common, the Super Rare, the Ghost Rare? No, the Solemn Judgment Ultimate Rares is a very important card because these cards are only provided in OTS packs. And OTS packs are only given to people who participate in OTS tournaments, OTS Tour tournaments. So if you participate, you get a pack. And that pack contains 3 cards, 1 Super or Ultimate Rare and 2 common cards. And these sets are given out only for 3 to 4 months. You have to understand that is very important to ultimate rare. And and you have a probability of getting an ultimate rare in 1 in 20 packs. So from 20 packs open, you only get 1 ultimate rare, and there's 3 ultimate rare per set. So there's Solemn Judgment and other ultimate rare that can be that you could have gotten in this RTS 12, which was Twin Twister, Solemn Judgment, and Chaos Dragon Levineer. Now, Twin Twister can also be a good investment, but you have to understand that it doesn't have the iconicness behind it, the nostalgia behind it, the love for the card for it. And these ultimate rare keep going on. There's an average of 82% per year for of growth in those ultimate rare, and Solemn Judgment, I believe, is going to beat those 82% numbers because it's an iconic card and it's an old card and it has a lot of potential of growing. And then we have also the offer demand of the equation. Solemn Judgment has ultimate rare has not too much offer due to it being an OTS pack. So with time growing, the offer is going to get lower and lower because people are going to forget it in their binder, lose it, damage these cards. And with time, the offer part of the equation keeps going down and the demand stays same or sometimes even grows if somebody gets interested or wins a regional or a national with that specific card. Now, there's also the possibility of Solemn Judgment returning into the meta, like I've explained previously, and that factor is very important. If it gets back into the meta, the ultimate rare is gonna see a lot of demand in its a lot of demand for it. And if the demand goes up that high, we're expecting, if it gets meta play, I'm expecting a 50 to 60% of price spike in a matter of days. Matter of days, the price will go from, right now it's currently standing at 100 to 85, 90 USD to, it will probably go up to 140 in a matter of days.
Yeah, so I'm going to be presenting the bullish points. Now, currently in all the OTS pack ultimate rares, there have been two that have gone down in value, which is in the last year, I'm talking Pot of Desires has went down, but that's for a specific reason I'll explain. And then Swap Toad has gone down.
Swap Frog.
Swap Frog, exactly, sorry. So basically, yeah, most of the time the OTS ultimate rare go up, except these two cases. The two reasons why they could go down is the first reason it gets banned, right? Solemn Judgment might not get banned according to Haram, but it could happen. So when the card gets banned, it might go down possibly maybe like 20 to 30%. But even so, it's a collector card kind of, and people will still want its value. Same thing with Maxi. As you can see, Maxi has still gone up. So yeah, there's the possibility of it getting banned, and there's also the possibility of a reprint. Reprint is the ultimate rare won't get the offer won't go up on the ultimate rare, but there are other rarities, let's say like commons or maybe super rares that get reprinted more, which increases the offer of other cards that have the same effect. Anyway, so if they print more of a different rarity, it might go down, but oftentimes it doesn't, but it might go down. And also if it gets put on the ban list, it might go down. Or there's also the possibility of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Putting out another card that has a superior effect. Yes. Maybe, let's say, when Solemn Strike came out, there was less playing Solemn Judgments, and Solemn Strike has a similar effect and might be a possibility, depending on who's playing it, might be better.
Yes, that is called power creeping.
Exactly. So the more time advances, the better the cards get. But Solemn Judgment, in my opinion, is still a very, very good card, but there are some downsides that you need to be aware of. I think the more meta play the card gets, the more volatile it is. Let's say, what card? Allure of Darkness, ulti. When all the dark decks are coming out, obviously it goes up a lot more. But if it's only like light or wind decks, it might go down less. If you don't understand Yu-Gi-Oh, just look at the price changes and you'll see how volatile certain cards are. So those are the bullish points. Bearish points. But on average, yes, all the ultimate rares go up 82% yearly.
Yes, what I personally and we personally expect is a growth of around 3 to 400% in coming years. In 2-3 years, we're expecting that card to go from 90 USD to around 270, 380 USD. I personally own the card. I'm not giving you bad advice or advice that I personally am not taking. I own several copies of Solemn Judgment. I will provide videos of such in my collection or a photo of those. Solemn Judgment is a very, very good card. It has a lot of growth potential. We personally recommend it. I would give out on a scale of 10. I would give up a recommendation of 9.5. If you want to diversify out of the stock market, crypto market, it's a very, very attractive opportunity.
There's also one downside I forgot to mention, is the fact that you can't buy it like a stock. You can't just say, hey, I'm gonna put $10,000 in Solemn Judgment and I'll do 400% and I'll just sell it. There's a limit of how much you could buy. So I mean, hedge funds aren't buying cards. It's more like if you have maybe a net worth of maybe around under like 500K, that it would be a very good investment to put into the cards, since they go up and they're easy to sell also. So don't worry about that.
Yes, them being easy to sell is a very good aspect of them, and also you can buy several copies, but you do not buy them from the same provider, so the prices might fluctuate. You might buy one for 80 USD and one for 100 USD, but you have to keep in mind that it's all based on offer and demand and emotional connection. So those cards go up only due to their emotional connection. It's not based on any fundamentals such as EPS, price to sales ratio, PE. It's all based on emotional connections, and Solemn Judgment has a very very good emotional connection. A lot of people have won major tournaments with that card in their deck, and it can continue happening. So that's why we recommend that card. So what we believe is gonna be a great investment. Thank you for watching the BnB. The BnB.
BnB. Let's go.
Hey man, we're shouting so much in the video. I forgot to tell you guys to subscribe to the Motorcycle channel. And if you don't subscribe, I'm gonna cry in my sleep.